Let's click through to Google Colab here. And there's this option, copy to drive. So I'm going to make a copy and open a new tab, which is called copy of tensor tutorial IPyNB. And I'm going to close this guy, which is their copy, suppose, or a local copy. Now there's actually going to be a copy of this um, tutorial or IPython notebook or Colab notebook on your Google Drive. Okay. So let's just run through this. This is introducing the tensor data type. Okay, so let me just run through that. This command just apparently ensures that we can see plots in line in the Colab notebook. I suppose those kinds of plots appear by default anyway, but this essentially ensures that and makes that explicit. Okay, so that's that. That's for matplotlib inline plots. So what is Pytorch? It's a Python-based scientific computing package. And they say that it serves two purposes. One is as a deep learning research platform, which is the way we are going to use it briefly. And the other way is essentially as a replacement for NumPy. Recall that in the last lecture, we discussed NumPy, which allowed you to do a variety of matrix operations and then manipulate n-dimensional arrays, sort of similar to MATLAB. And Pytorch allows those kinds of matrix operations be done using GPUs instead of just CPUs, okay? And we'll talk about that briefly later in this video. So the first object that we're going to look at are tensors. And tensors, it turns out, are just essentially identical to n-dimensional arrays. NumPy's n-dimensional arrays that we saw, or MATLAB's n-dimensional arrays, I guess, similar to that. Except they have been implemented in a manner that they can be used on GPU to accelerate computing. Okay, so here we are just importing the relevant packages.